Salman, you're 48 today. You're one of the country's most successful stars. Your films make crores of rupees. You've also started a charity which is very active today. I have to ask you, do you sometimes think of the time when all this will go? Do you think of the future?
No, I'm just thinking of the present that will extend my future by leaps and bounds. It'll just take me miles ahead in my future. So I'm just concentrating on the present moment. The one gone back, behind, has passed. I'm not worried about that at all. I'm just concentrating each and every single second that I'm living right now. I'm just concentrating on that and giving my best.
What is the legacy that you'd like to leave behind?
Being human.
I was going to say. And how far do you feel you've come in that direction?
I've just started. I just started. I wish I'd have started this years ago. By now I would have pretty much done it. We're working really hard towards it. Let's see, next couple of years. It's not going to be in my lifetime. It's going to be after me as well.
Most people would say that the legacy they'd like to leave behind is children who'd carry forward.
That will also happen. And they will also leave back. Their legacy also will be being human.
You've said, Salman, that in an interview recently, in fact, that there were many times you came close to getting married, but it didn't work out. Were your parents disappointed?
No, never. No, they know that that the time. They know that, you know, it's when I have to get married, I will get married, and it takes two people to get married. So somebody will come along.
Have you ever?
I hope not yet.
Have you ever tried to, or have you ever had to change yourself for a woman?
No, they've been very okay with me being the way I am, and when they couldn't hack it, they've
scooted. Salman, you've had success now in the, I mean, since Wanted, there's just been a spate of successes. There have been big blockbusters. Is the fear of failure gone?
No, it will come. Films do well, films flop. One too many of them flop, I will stop working. The fear is of not being able to work. So what I would do is I would work my hardest best to delay this fear as far as possible.
You've started shooting for Suraj Barjatia's film. It's been 25 years since Maine Pyar Kiya. In Suraj's films, the one quality that was common in the films that you made with Suraj is that he tapped into this innocence. It was also because you were, you know, at the start of your career, or you know, it was a much younger Salman. Do you find that because now you've made so many movies, or because you've been acting for so long now, that innocence in an actor goes?
Yes, it does vanish. Some people, when you're watching a movie, you as an audience may not see that, but while it's performing it, you definitely see that. You definitely see that, you know, that I just lost that innocence. I'm acting here. That niceness, that being genuine doesn't come out easily. For that, you have to live that life.
I have to ask you, Salman, you've been doing action for years. Does it get harder as you get older?
Every year it gets harder. But since I'm in the loop of it, I am keeping on raising the bar. For me, it's just getting easier and easier.
Okay.
It's getting difficult for the team to think of nice gags and stuff like that. It's getting difficult for them. But for me, as the way I am right now, I find myself more at ease doing action now than I did in Wanted, because that was my first. Now I'm doing action, I'm doing romance, I'm doing everything. So every month and a half, 2 months, I'm doing some action sequence or the other, and it's a lot of fun, and I train as well. So
sure.
You know, I train every single day.
How
I stretch, I work out. So I mean, physically, I'm there to, I'm okay to do this kind of stuff.
How much do they allow you to do yourself, and how much do they say, no, Salman, we have to get a double to do this?
The risky stuff, they ensure that a double does that. But now everything is so safe, and there's CGI and special effects and stuff like that. So the jumps and stuff is pretty okay for me to do.
Okay.
Just the glass breaks and stuff, there's no need. I've done all these glass breaks. So now, long shots, extreme long shots, the double comes and does it. The close, the mids, and the shots where you can see me actually coming out, where the 3, 4, 5, 8 camera setups, I do them myself. I like doing it. It's my kick.
Okay. You'd said, Salman, that there was a patch in your career when films didn't do well, and you said that a large chunk of that was because you worked with friends and you didn't care about what scripts you were choosing. Has that changed? You're still working with friends, but
No,
are you more careful about selecting the films?
I've worked with friends, and I've chosen those scripts because that was like the best of the lot that I got. So in those circumstances, that was the best, and I knew somewhere that I had to work. So, but now good stuff is coming, and if something really good is there and a friend gets it to me, what better than that?
Sure.
You know.
All the best. Thank you so much.
Thank you.